go. Nice. Let's go. Ciao. All right, we're back. We're heading out right now. We're gonna try for halibut. We're launching out of the Santa Cruz Harbor. And right now, it's been slow in the ocean. So usually it's better, but it was very windy just a couple weeks ago, so the water's been colder, yada yada. Haven't been catching many halibut out here, but it just started to pick up. The fish are far and few between, but the ones people do get are big. Big. I think the average weight of the fish they're catching out here is like 13 pounds. So, you know, we're gonna give it a shot. Won't necessarily catch something, but if we do, I think it's gonna be a good fish. So we got a late start today. I had an orthodontist appointment in Campbell. So right now we're heading out. It's like almost 10 in the morning, but give it a shot. These fish don't have a schedule, only the wind does. So we'll get out there and see how we do. I'm gonna pick up some live bait and throw some swim baits. I think I got a good bait on here. Maybe too big. Oh no, it's just snagged. Ah yeah, perch. Perfect. Got my flow troll right here, and we're gonna stick this guy in there. Nice. Oof, anchovies for days. The bait is in. Wait, Everett, come look at this, dude. This is a salmon.
You see him? Or is it a steely? That's a salmon.
I just caught a salmon. That's my first salmon. PB. This is actually, yeah, first salmon on the kayak. Oh, I don't want to hurt him too much. Hey, I wanted to catch a salmon on the kayak this year. There's a salmon. Check out this fish. Beautiful little baby salmon. I was like, yeah, that's a weird looking sardine or anchovy. That's beautiful. Let's get this guy back in the water. See if he wants to swim off. There he goes. Nice! Catch and release salmon, baby. Hey, good start to the day. Not the biggest salmon, but oh, it makes me happy. Let's get set up. I'm gonna put my first bait on here. I'm gonna use the smelt first. Smelt is powerful for the halibut. They love that thing. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put one hook through his nose, grab this treble, and just slide it down a bit, just about the length of his tail, and I'm gonna hook him right there. Don't tighten it too much. He's swimming around, looking real nice. I got a 10-ounce sinker on there. It's a very simple rig. Just got the sliding, the slider for the sinker, and then the halibut rig, and we're gonna send this guy down. Not that deep. 49 feet. Once on the bottom, there could be snags, so I'm gonna give it 1 or 2 reels up off the bottom, and that's it. Current's pushing me that way, so I'm gonna switch my camera and my rod holder so it's going out with the current. But just keep this guy a little bit off the bottom and we should be good. While we wait for a bite on that, I'm gonna throw this swim bait right here. This is a nice 5-inch swim bait with a 1-ounce jig head. We'll switch it heavier if we need to, but halibut love that white color, and I'm just casting this out just as far as I can. I'm gonna let it hit the bottom, and then the retrieve for this thing is pretty important because halibut they're right on the bottom. They're flat fish, so you want to keep your presentation right on the bottom, and actually the swim baits can be deadly out here. So once it's on the bottom, I'm gonna give it a couple of reels up, and I'm gonna let it fall back down. I'm gonna wait till I hit the bottom, and I should be able to feel it thump. If you don't feel it, then you can just visually see your line. When it hits the bottom, it should go slack. Just cast it like this, bounce it along the bottom. You know, you could catch a halibut, a lingcod, rockfish, anything will go for it. It looks really good and super fun. Great thing to do while you're drifting a bait, just so you can visualize it better. Look at how the swim bait looks in the water. So it looks really, really, really good. If I was a halibut, I would eat that. Oh, it's a snag. fish on, fish on. There we go. Ooh, I think it hit and I thought it was a snag. So I brought it, I dropped my swim bait back down. This is a fish. Oh, that's a good rockfish. It's a really nice rockfish. Not what we're looking for. And I'm using multiple rods right now, so I can't keep him. But just goes to show, wow, look at the size of that guy. Nice rockfish. Let me get the hook out and we'll get him released. But just goes to show that swim bait can be killer. First fish of the day, probably my 5th cast of the swim bait. Ooh, careful there. But there we go. See, I could tell it wasn't a halibut because it wasn't really giving head shakes. But fish is a fish. All right, let's get this guy released. There he goes. There we go. Nice. Well, let's keep throwing the swim bait. It's looking good. See if we can pick up a halibut. Ooh, that was a bite. Bottom doesn't feel rocky, so that could have been a halibut. I'll keep throwing some casts right by here. See if whatever that was wants to come back. No. Something just take my... Fuck. Bro! Something just took my rod in the water! Oh my god. Was that a bite? That must have been a bite. Oh, what the hell? Oh my god, that must have been a halibut. That must have been a halibut. There's a small chance I can snag that thing. So what I did right now is I marked the exact spot before I drift too far. But if there's a fish attached to that, fat chance. Because that thing's gonna drag it around. But I'll use the sabiki to see if I can snag it. Hopefully I don't lose a rod and a reel today. I'm just dragging a sabiki along the bottom, right in the area where I marked. And there's a lot of bait down there, though, I can tell, because I have a million fish on the sabiki. But bait's no good if you don't have a rod. All right, lean caught on the sabiki. Trying to get my rod back, but just got a lean cod on the sabiki. Maybe it was going after an anchovy that bit it. There's so much bait down there. I don't think I'm gonna get it. I've been trolling around here, but if that thing was attached to a fish, the fish probably dragged it somewhere. Oh, that is heartbreaking. There it goes. All right, well, Everett has been nice enough to lend us his rod, so we're back on the bait. Yeah, I'm not gonna find that thing, and I'm kind of a waste of time to just spend the whole time trying to snag my rod. Heartbreak, but it is what it is. So I got a perch on here, and I'm gonna put it in my kayak rod holder. That thing took the whole mount, not just the rod, like it took the mount of the rod holder. Explain to me that. That rod holder is supposed to be meant for trolling stuff. Oh well. Lo que será, será. Ooh, that was a bite. GoPro, start recording. Oh, yeah, fish on. Oh, head shakes. There you go. Halibut? Oh. Oh, I thought it was a halibut. Dude, did you see how it was shaking? Oh, there you go. Did you see the rod? Ah, oh, the head shakes. Damn, I thought that was a halibut. Another rockfish. Ooh, GoPro, start recording. That was a bite again. Come on. on the very next cast from that rockfish. Ooh, my rod was just down. I wasn't even reeling. I was putting my gator on because I don't want to burn. That was a bite though, clear bite. This is why you should always bring a swim bait out here. You know, I've had one hit on the bait and it's the one that took my rod in the water, but on the swim bait, I'm getting bites every cast right now. Oh la la, delicacy. So that's Everest lingcod. Can you show him? Not a bad ling over there, and he just took an octopus out of his mouth. And I'm gonna use it as bait. Thank you. Octopus. Freshly, the lingcod had just eaten him. I'm gonna take our octopus. I'm gonna hook him once right by the top, and gonna hook one of his tentacles with the other hook. There we go. There's our octopus. Hopefully he won't last very long. I don't think he will. I just hope it's not a rockfish that eats him, but a big halibut. I know they've been catching them on squid, so octopus may be even better. Let's see, send him down. All right, see what happens. Oh, damn. Yeah, that already got hit. GoPro, start recording. That was a hit. Took about 30 seconds. I'll leave it down there for a second, but that took literally 30 seconds. Oh, damn. Oh my God.
Bro. That's good to shit out of
You almost got swallowed. That was like 10 feet away from your kayak. Big humpback whale. Almost took out Everett. Oh, there he is. Well, that whale is a good note to end it on. I hope you enjoyed. No halibut, but plenty of wacky stuff. I'm excited to go back and see myself. I want to see the hit that cost me my rod. Anyways, if you enjoyed, please subscribe for more, like, etc., etc. Tight lines.